The Nevada desert pressed down like a furnace, the asphalt shimmering as the transport van screeched to a stop outside the Advanced Combat Training Facility. Staff Sergeant Rachel Mercer stepped down, boots striking cracked pavement. Her left leg caught slightly on the landing, a hit she disguised with deliberate control. Unremarkable in most ways, mid-30s, plain fatigues, dark hair bound into a regulation bun, but her eyes betrayed her. Dark, restless, cataloging exits and angles without thought. Inside the admin office, the clerk slid her a keycard. Second floor, room 214. Don't be late for briefings. No one here cares what you did before. The barracks reeked of bleach and boots. Rachel walked the length of the room, chose the corner bunk, back to the wall, clear view of the door. Old habits from places where sleeping in the wrong spot could get you killed. At Chow, she ate alone. Across the hall, Lieutenant Kyle Markham, sharp uniform, sharper grin, held court with his three shadows, nervous Peter Vance, muscle-bound Diego Torres, and razor-tempt Caleb Miller. Some people are here because they can still do the job, Markham said, voice pitched for the room. Others because someone felt sorry for them. Rachel walked past, tray steady, face unreadable. Torres muttered. The others laughed. She didn't flinch, but she memorized their faces the way soldiers memorize hostile terrain. On the rifle range, Rachel's first shot went wide. She fumbled her reload, magazine angled wrong, seconds bleeding away. By the buzzer, her target looked like a beginner's. The instructor's voice carried disappointment. Mercer. Do better. Behind her, Markham snickered. Guess her record didn't transfer. Wonder what else won't. Snickers followed. Rachel said nothing, just stripped her weapon with meticulous care. In the kill house, she hesitated at the first door. Too slow, hostage dead before her round hit. Angles wrong, sweeps sloppy. 2 more casualties. Sim rounds cracked past her head, and suddenly she wasn't in Nevada anymore. She was back in the smoke, where muzzle flashes were real and screams weren't actors. Mercer! You still with us? She blinked, forced herself back, finished the run. Bottom of the board again. That night, the whispers grew teeth. Shell shock, Miller said like a diagnosis. Cracked, Torres added. Markham delivered the cut, she's broken. Someone should tell her before she gets us all killed. Rachel lay silent in her corner bunk. Hands clenched once, then opened. Before dawn, she was on the range alone, running flawless drills in the half-light. Tap. Rack. Bang. Transition. Reload. Every movement clean, professional. From the shadows, Master Chief Alan Reeves watched. He'd seen rookies crumble, veterans grind, prodigies burn out. Rachel was different. She wasn't failing. She was holding something back. By midweek, the verdict was nearly sealed. 2 weeks of poor performance. Paperwork moving. Dismissal inevitable. Then a black SUV rolled through the gates. Conversations died. Instructors stilled. Even the desert heat seemed to pause as Commander Cole Maddox stepped out. Broad shoulders, weathered face, eyes that scanned everything. His uniform bore only the essentials, no wasted weight, no wasted motion. He walked straight to Reeves. Chief Reeves, Maddox said. Commander Cole Maddox. I understand you have Staff Sergeant Mercer in your program. Reeves stiffened. Yes, sir. But she's scheduled for. I know, Maddox cut him off gently. I'm not here to challenge your decision. I want to observe her final run. Sir, her performance. What if I told you she wasn't failing? Maddox asked. What if I told you she was holding back? Reeves frowned. Holding back? Why? Because that's what she was trained to do, Maddox said simply. Give me one chance. 2 words. That's all she'll need. Across the yard, Rachel had gone very still, her eyes fixed on the man who had just reopened the door she thought was locked forever. Chapter 4, Ghost Knife. The final evaluation was an urban hostage rescue. 4 buildings. Unknown hostiles. 30-minute clock. Rachel fell into her usual pattern, cautious, hesitant, dragging the squad down. Markham snarled over comms, "Try to keep up, tourist." First breach, Peter went down immediately. Another mark against her record. From the sidelines, Maddox stepped forward, voice cutting like a blade through the comm chatter. Mercer, Ghost Knife. Execute. The transformation was instant. Hesitation vanished. Her rifle snapped up. She flowed past Markham, cutting through the building like water downhill. Corners cleared before targets appeared. Hostiles dropped before they finished stepping into view. Reload seamless, transitions smooth as choreography. Her squad scrambled to keep up. What was meant to be a 30-minute evolution was finished in 10. Hostages secured. Every hostile neutralized. 0 casualties. The buzzer sounded. Success. Record time. The instructors stared at their stopwatches, disbelief etched across their faces. Markham ripped off his helmet, pale and breathless. What the hell was that? How did you? Rachel saved her weapon, calm as ever. What was what? But everyone had seen. Chapter 5, Revelation. In the debriefing room, Reeves sat across from Maddox, stunned. Ghost Knife. That's not in any manual I've read. Because it isn't meant to be, Maddox said. Classified. Deep operations. High-value targets. Mercer was part of it, the best part of it. 3 years off the books. 0 friendly losses. 100% extraction success. Reeves glanced at Rachel, who was quietly reassembling her rifle. Then why is she here? Rachel's hands paused for a moment. IED. Took a hit. They rotated me stateside, weren't sure if I was fit to keep operating. Maddox added, Ghost Knife operatives are conditioned. They compartmentalize until they hear a trigger phrase. Safety measure. Keeps them from going operational at the wrong time. Reeves exhaled slowly. So for 2 weeks, she wasn't failing, she was contained. Rachel looked up. Her voice was quiet, steady. It's not a switch. It's a leash. You don't bite unless someone says you can. Maddox's eyes softened. And today, she did. Chapter 6, Aftermath. Her dismissal paperwork vanished overnight. In its place, Advanced Tactical Instructor, Special Operations Training Command. Her record time on the course remained untouched, no matter how many tried. Markham's crew went silent. No more nicknames. No more smirks. They'd seen something that didn't fit the world they thought they understood. Peter, awkward, tried to apologize again. We didn't know what you could do. Rachel considered, then answered softly. Most people don't. That's the point. Miller and Torres kept their distance. Markham changed most of all, his swagger replaced with the hollow quiet of someone who'd been forced to measure himself against a scale he hadn't known existed. Maddox left the next morning, offering Rachel only a brief nod. To Reeves, he said, if she asks for training command, let her. People like her have already given enough. The SUV rolled back into the desert heat, vanishing as quietly as it had come. Rachel finished the program with calm competence. On graduation day, she stood in formation like anyone else, receiving orders without fanfare. To most, she was just another soldier. But those who'd seen her unleashed carried the truth with them, that the quiet, restrained woman at their side was one of the most dangerous operatives they'd ever meet. Some secrets were too important to forget, even when they were too classified to share.